Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Satisfactory. So, today we're going to look into a bit of bauxite and trains. I already have a bit of a line made, so we'd save a bit of time here. I don't know why that's there, let's get rid of that. But anyways, here we have our oil coming in here. I've upgraded our oil, so this is doing 600. Well, I just played with it for a second there, but if we check the second one here, you can see it's doing a nice 600 flow rate. This one will bounce around because I played around with it for a few seconds, so it'll take a while to catch up. And I've upgraded our oil refinery over here too. So yeah, we have double the refinery. So instead of 20, we have 40. So once again, it's 10 plastic, 10 rubber, 10 plastic, 10 rubber. And then because of that, of course, our output was going to get increased as well quite a bit. So I went ahead and I'm using all the MK2 pipes now for everything. And I went over here and increased our throughput over here as well. But I didn't increase our, I'll show you. I didn't increase the power plants. I did something else with that. So here you go. So I put another 5 on this side, which is working out really well. These are pretty much, oh no, looks like it's not completely full now anyway, so that's good. But these are running pretty much all the time with the setup I have here. And the way I've done it is I put overclockers in here this time around, but I put a little less. So I have overclockers all the way up to, there's 3. That one, I guess, and that one are the ones that don't have the overclocker. Well, they have them in there, but they don't go all the way to 303.5. They go to like, here, I'll show you where it is. I think it's around this level. So it says 300 there, yeah, 255. Reason I did that is I'd rather have it a little slower, so that way these are stable and always running, and that way you don't get the bumps up and down. So anyways, our production capacity now is, or our capacity is 69,006, and our max construction, if everything was running, is 6,500. And of course, we still have 5,000 as well. For batteries, so we still have the ability to fluctuate, go up and down, things like that with no problem. So either way, we're doing really, really well. And I mean, right now this is our usage, so we're using not even half of it. So yeah. Now moving on to trains. So I've been playing around with trains because I've never done trains ever in Fortresscraft. What the hell? I haven't played that game in a long time. Satisfactory. So yeah, anyways, I decided, okay, let's play around with trains. So I was playing around with them. They work pretty good here. You could set schedules and everything. So right here, this is your train station. You gotta place these down before you place the track down, and then you can go ahead and then build your unloading, loading, all that stuff. So you go down to your transportation here, and then you do your freight or fluid. So you just do freight, for example. So this would be, as far as I know, this would be 2 cars worth. So I'm guessing that's exactly what this is like. Yeah, so 2 cars, you see that come down, and basically it'll grab and unload the freight for you. And what's kind of cool is it has, I think, 2 ins and 2 outs on them. So you can unload them pretty decently, actually. Yeah, look at that. So you got 2 outs and 2 ins. I wish it was kind of dynamic, though, in the sense that maybe, you know, depending if you have it set on, this one's set on unload, I guess, or, oh no, this should be unload, right? Yeah, unload. I guess I don't have these set right. There you go, unload. Yeah. So basically, if it's set to unload, it'd be kind of cool if all these turn into unload, right? Because I don't think you can use unload and load on the same time anyways. But anyways, it is whatever it is. But yeah, that works well. And then you got your trains themselves. They're a pretty easy recipe there when you look at them, your freight cars. So yeah, and the railway actually is really bloody cheap, by the way. It's it can go so far, and look at that. It uses next to no materials, and it does a pretty good distance on it. So yeah, trains are definitely worth the money. Now, the coolest part about the trains itself is actually the power system. This is like a power line, basically. So we have the power hooked up here. You can click this and see this here. So you can see our entire power line. So we're actually now powering that one outpost of ours. And you can drive these forwards or backwards at the same speed. So I'm going to do it backwards here. This is actually a real life thing too, by the way, or should be. Because it is, these are electric engines, right? So you should be able to go forward and backwards, theoretically, at the exact same speed. So Now, they might have put a governor in them, of course, to prevent, you know, accidents and issues and stuff like that, which makes sense, you know, so it doesn't go out of control at certain speeds and things like that, but that's kind of the idea. Actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes they do have, in the past anyways, they had these governor-type overrides where you can kind of govern over the speed, but you have to push past the regular throttle amount, so, like, the throttle can lock up to, say, let's say, I don't know, 100 kilometers an hour. This is just me making up numbers, right? Well, if you wanted to go to 120, you could go override it, but you have to, like, actually push down on it to go past that. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. One reason I heard about that was there was an accident one time where somebody actually jerry-rigged something and they weren't supposed to. So I was going to do two of these, two locomotives for 2 carts, because there's going to be quite a heavy weight on it. I mean, the locomotives themselves are heavy, and we're going to go up a pretty steep hill there, so I felt like that was kind of the need there. And then we're just going to go all the way up here. And there you go. So I have a split here, which I don't know if you can actually activate them manually, to be fair. Am I pushing the right way if you could? No. I think you have to literally use the track thing there, but that's fine. So we'll get out of that. It'll break itself. You can hear the squealing. They did a good job on the sound effects. So over here is this part. So this is where you switch it back and forth. As far as I know, this is automatic if you have your trains on a schedule, but I don't know if there's a way to actually do it while on the train. I'm all new to this, right? So this is our quartz, and I was thinking of setting up something over here. I don't know actually how I'm going to do this quite yet. Mostly on the fact is I don't know how I'm going to do the this part of it, where I unload it and, you know, do I wrap it around or do I try to do like a one-way? Because I know this thing had a one thing on it, but I'm not sure if that matters. I'm not sure if this can actually, you know, still go to that destination. Actually, I wonder if you can even go to this train. So that's... So we can hit V in here. Let's check something out. I'm actually kind of interested in this. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's remove you. Oh, here you go. I guess that's how you... Okay, autopilot on. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it might do that. That's why I think you end up doing the... We actually got him. I like how you can still hear the sound effect. I'm pretty sure we've successfully got him. Is he on the... Oh, no, never mind. It's still going. Okay, let's try something else here then. I wonder if I can do this. I want to see if this is something I can do. So what we're going to do here, wrong button, is we're going to put a locomotive here. And I'm going to put another locomotive the opposite direction here. I'm wondering if this will work then. So you can do your add the table here. So you can say bauxite base. Then you can go ahead to... oh, I see. That's just changing it. Yeah, and then this one. And then I wonder what happens if I get to this back one. Does it have its own set or does that work? Okay. Okay, so the next stop, we can set this one up. Okay. No, why did not work? Yeah, I don't actually know why I didn't do that. Maybe just because it's not smart enough? Oh, it's going to swing around, though. Darn it. Yeah, so this is not working the way I was hoping it would work, to be fair. We're going to try to get onto this train now that's coming up. Oh, I thought he was coming up right now. I guess I was wrong about that. Oh, here he goes. He's coming up here. Yeah, this is not quite working the way I was hoping. So I might need to do a loop because there is a one directional on there. I haven't tried this before, but anyways, there's no collision right now. That's why things are a bit funny. Obviously, normally you'd have a collision and the trains would, you know, hit each other, blow up, kill you, something like that, right? But that doesn't exist right now in the game, so... Okay, he just passed him, so we'll see him over here. This is the cool part. You get to watch him soon come over here. There he is. That's our single one. So they do pretty good speed, you know. They're not the slowest thing out there, obviously. They're great for getting around and traveling, etc., etc., so... There we go. When they come down this hill, they definitely go a little faster. Especially when you have more cars and everything else on there. But anyway, so yeah, at least this will go back and forth just fine. Well, it actually won't go back because it doesn't know how to go back, obviously. That's going to be the issue, so... That's where we're going to have to come up with a loop, I guess. So you do need a large area, I guess, to make these trains work. Now, it doesn't matter if you kind of do a big loop and then just go, you know, further away. Like, that to me is not a big deal, but obviously I want to find a way to make it work, so. Okay, there you go. Here's your brake coming in. So yeah, it starts to break, you know, early. I guess it probably automatically knows and does its thing, so. Okay. And then obviously this one won't know where to go. I mean, it'll say it's stuck, I'm guessing. Unable to reach. Yeah, so there you go. So this one's stuck. I'm guessing even using the two-headed, it's going to also say stuck, but I'm going to let it come through and just double check that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. So because of that, this kind of changes things for us. We're going to have to do a loop at all of them, which is not a big deal. It's just, it's going to take more effort. If you're in an area like this where it's a little bit more packed in here, it might be harder to do. You could always make a platform up in the air or the sky or something like that. I'd rather not do that, obviously. I think that would be a little ugly and just, yeah. But it does mean I'm going to have to put a little extra work on it. So we'll see what happens with this guy coming up here in a minute here. Yeah, let's switch this, see what happens here. I'm guessing it'll automatically switch this, or this just is not even used. It'll just ignore it. Yeah, there you go. There we have it. So here's the ultimate test. Let's see if it can actually reverse after here. I'm guessing not, but, you know. Pretty cool, though. I love trains, and this one, you know, they've done a pretty good job on this. A good start. Apparently... Oh, it works! It actually works! Never mind. I take that back. Apparently, in Update 4.5... You ready for this? Apparently, in Update 4.5, they're going to be adding in a whole train update where they're going to have actual proper, like, switches and things like that to prevent the trains smashing into each other. Signals, I guess. And, yeah, so we're going to see how that goes or if it actually does happen. But apparently they plan on doing a bunch of changes there. So I heard that was going to be 4.5. I might be just people making up rumors. I'm guessing somebody heard it from a live stream or a dev thing one time, and that's where it came from. But, I mean, those can always change. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to be fair. Take it with a grain of salt. But I'm hoping to see that. If not, I'm not going to be disappointed. I'll be like, shucks, right? Like, it didn't happen. But it is something that is apparently going to happen no matter what, eventually, where they're going to make it a little bit more interactive like that. So I'm guessing you'll have something like signals and, you know, like Factorial or that Transport Tycoon one. What is it? TT? I can't think of it right now. But you guys know what I mean there. So anyways, this actually worked out way better, I thought. Oh, yeah, you can't break the middle part. You have to break the outside. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and build ourselves our train station. We're going to do it further ahead then. I'm going to still do this because this is just, you know, how I do things. So we're going to build it over here. And then we're going to go ahead and build you guys here. So you're going to do your freight platforms on here. So you're going to connect this. We're going to do 2 of them on this one. There you go. And then, yeah, we're going to have to readjust this. There you go. And then we're just going to take you, my friend, and we're going to bring you up here. There you go. We can do that. And then we're going to bring you, my friend, over there. And there we go. And then we just have to reconnect this to our power grid, which is the best part of it. Like I said before, I was telling you this. You can connect this to your power grid. And that's probably the best part of this because We don't have to worry now about this. Oh, this is a bad thing I did here. Okay, we're gonna bring this all back even further. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the pollution there or the poison stuff, and that's gonna make life a little harder. So let's do it more over here a bit. Okay. Hello. Oh, he's so sad looking. Okay. This will clean this up too. I know this will be. We'll probably end up clipping this with our new changes here, anyways. So. Okay. Yeah, probably the hardest part of this job is actually the landscaping after. The placing the rails, as you saw, was like 1, 2, 3. You know, it's kind of a, it's Candy Crush. No, but honestly, it's very enjoyable. It's not, it's not a painful or a very annoying experience or anything like that. So I really enjoy that. Okay, so let's put you here, and then we'll put you guys here. By the way, you could always just switch these around too, right? But I want them on this side. I think we're gonna be good there then. We'll just double check to make sure I don't get poisoned over on this side. Yep, looks good. So you got those in there, perfect. And then we can go ahead, and these will be, oh, you derped up devs. You don't have your, darn it. It's not a big deal, but they don't have their foundations on here. They're supposed to have the thing here, so. What we could do here to make it look better at least is put something like this here, I guess. Oh, this doesn't stick on the bottom like that either, does it? No. I'm guessing this doesn't dynamically move. No. Okay. Well, we'll leave it as is for now. Okay, and then, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and... I would just copy that, right? Yeah, okay, we're going to go ahead and copy this. There we go. I'm going to be in a, oh, must be perfect, Okay, and then we're going to take this. And, oops, we have to go one more, right? There you go. We're going to change this to... Okay, so what should we call it? Yeah, outpost, I guess. And, I guess this would be quartz. That'll work. So there's your quartz base. And then, oh yeah, we need to replug this puppy in too. There you go. And then, oh yeah, you want to do the loading and unloading and everything else. So we're going to do, this one's going to be loading. I guess it's default loaded. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then all we have to do is set up the quartz for this to go in here. And this will be good. And we're going to need quartz and everything else. So it won't just be quartz, it'll be other things we'll need over time. This all can obviously come down now when you want. Because we do not need all this anymore. This was... obviously before when we had our power here, but it's kind of cool now we can do this all. Oh, get out of there. There you go. It's the chainsaw that kept bothering me. There you go. Just gonna take this out. Oh gosh, I forgot I had a whole bunch over here too. Can I say I wanted power everywhere? And this stuff from before when we were doing our parkouring and our adventures. Here you go. Okay. So you guys are probably not hooked up anymore, unfortunately. No. There you go. And then you can take this wherever. We're going to take it here. So should I be taking the raw ore or process? I should probably process it. So we'll take the actual quartz here. So what is this called anyways? This is called quartz, because I shouldn't label it as so let's do crystal. So there you go. And then we'll go ahead and do something over here. So outpost. There you go. There you go. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll ship this stuff down here. So we'll bring it over here. And hopefully, actually, it probably does have like an unload load policy thing on here, but whatever. So we're gonna take this. I'm thinking it'll probably be like, because I don't know if it just sits there till, you know, a certain time, or if it just goes and does its thing, right? So here you go. There's your one, and then we're just gonna go ahead and do the splitter over here, and there's your two. And then we should start seeing it. There you go. Cool. And then this will process. I obviously need to expand this and everything, which I will after, but this way we can get our first little quartz outpost thing going here, which is great. And there you go. So this will fill up over time, and perfect. So I don't know if this will, if it goes based on if this is empty or based on if the train is full. I don't know any of that, obviously, but it's all good. Then I guess we'll go over here. We have our other one here. So we're going to work on this one here. So we can take our locomotive. Is it backwards? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we'll just go backwards here. And we'll go towards our bauxite. So I have a bauxite base as well. It's here and primed. I think I might have even placed a miner here. I actually did a Let's Play, or started to do a Let's Play on some of this, where I did some of these stations and just, you know, this part was already done. I was never going to do this on camera because I wasn't going to suffer you guys that way. But then I just decided, because there were some things I wanted to fix and clean up, and I was just like, you know what, I won't bother, so. No, I never made an actual station here. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be the problem, obviously. We can take you out of there. So this is a pretty, well, there's just not a lot of room here, obviously, right? So there's, actually, there's a nice flat area here, actually. So maybe this would be the smarter play. So let's do a train station over here. And then we'll do the freight platform here. Another fleet. Yeah, there we go. This would make more sense. And then we can, because we can change this and its looks and everything else, right? We don't need to do whatever is here. And then we'll just go grab our train. Is it here? Hopefully it's here. Oh, here it is. There you go. And then, yeah, so this can go, yeah, hopefully this works. Where is it on here? Oh, there it is. So if you want to, you could change this up a bit so it's a little less up in the air. So you could adjust this a bit, do it lower so it you know, works with the terrain a bit more, things like that. That's up to you, obviously, but you can do that. It does like to bend to it, but see how it does it based on a distance too, right? So if you work with it in a short spot and then adjust it again, you know, that's the way to go. Oh, that'd be funny if that actually worked. You might want to, well, let's try it shorter. You might need to do this longer here. Oh. Never mind. That actually works. Yeah, I'll be damned. That actually works really well. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and hook our train station here. So we're going to click. And then we're going to go over here. And then this will be our mining here. And so bauxite is probably the hardest part of all. Well, no, there's harder things, obviously, but this will be one of the harder ones. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little thing called Satisfactory Tools, which is great for this stuff. I cleaned it up a bit, so let's do display capture here. So this is bauxite itself. So this is the ore that we have right now, and we're going to mine this. Then to continue your process, this is just to make aluminum sheets, to give you an idea, or even just the ingots. So bauxite and water creates an aluminum solution within the refinery itself. We'll just move this around a bit here so you can see it a bit better. Okay. And then from there, you're going to make aluminum scrap. So you need, of course, the solution and coal. And then you throw that into a refinery again. And then you get your aluminum scrap. And with the aluminum scrap, you can make aluminum ingot. But you need the silica, which you get from aluminum scrap solution. But you also going to need more. So you're going to do raw quartz, silica from the actual raw quartz itself. So I didn't even realize that. So we should probably be doing not the crystal ones like we're doing now. We actually need raw version of it. But anyways, you're going to take your raw quartz, make the silica, take the silica. There's your aluminium ingot. And so there you go. So silica and aluminium scrap for the ingot. Then to make the actual aluminium sheet, or it's called the alkyd or whatever aluminium sheet, you're going to need copper ore, copper ingot, and then so copper ingot and aluminium ingot. Not a big deal there, obviously, and that creates your aluminium sheet. So it's a bit of a process. Obviously, it's not as simple as 1, 2, 3 like some of the other processes. So it means we're gonna have to make some changes as well to the quartz there that I was doing. I didn't realize that till now. I'm gonna have to maybe do the raw quartz. So either way, it gives us a lot of things to work on. So it's up to you. You could do little outposts or things like that. I mean, I think it would be fun to do an outpost, but then I have to decide, well, where the hell am I going to put an outpost for some of this too, right? Like, I could do some of this somewhere else and then process it there, but I would need to find a location for that. And I might do that, but it will take a bit for that, obviously. So it's not going to be, a 1, 2, obviously thing here. So let's get this up and running anyway. So let's do the production. Let's do the miner. So I think we're going to definitely just work on doing the raw materials then. And you can, do whatever you want with this. Might as well overclock this up, right? 120, might as well just give it what it can do. So 150. It's not the best, but that way you don't have to worry what's coming through here, obviously. And we'll take you over here. And then this is a good example of me not really paying attention to this, but that's all right. We can fix this up. So what we should be doing is doing our freight transport and flipping these on this side this time around. There you go. And then we can go ahead and, yeah, that works a bit better. And then we can go ahead and do this. So where are you? There you go. So we can bring you over. Actually, is that a length thing there? Or no, you're just being, oh, it might have been the light or something. Anyway, so you got your input here. Oh, God. Wait, where did he even come from? My issue is I don't actually have a weapon to fight him with. There you go. We'll have to just build up here. Anyways, okay, so we got this one here. Oh, crap. This sucks, because I don't have... Okay, let's do a splitter over here. We'll fix this in a second. I'll just have to jump around like an idiot here. Whoa. There we go. There you go. And I guess we need to power this. There we go. I think at least this helps me, Oh, there's a thing over there. He probably guards that. Okay, let's go here. So, yeah, I guess we're going to do... So, we'll do... What were we doing? Outposts like this, and then we do bauxite? I guess, yeah. Can you actually modify these remotely? You can. I didn't actually realize that, huh? Cool. Okay, so there you go. That should work. Yeah, there you go. So we're all set, and it's using, of course, our main power, which is the beautiful part of the rail system, obviously. So, okay. Oh, it's funny. It's our capacity or potential or usage can be slightly higher if it was that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a locomotive here. I like to do it forward. That way you can hit W and not the opposite. So obviously we're going to have to redo the quartz one. Not a big deal there. I didn't realize, and now we do now, so it's not a big deal, but it does change how we're going to do some of the stuff here. So I might do another one to some coal too. I like the idea of maybe doing an outpost somewhere, so I have that want or need for that, so I think I'm gonna do that. So I guess you can't break it when it's moving. You have to wait till it's done. Yeah, it's not a proximity thing. So you have to wait till it comes to a complete stop, I guess. You're doing a really bad job of braking, you know that, right? There you go. You can go backwards and do it better. There you go. That's cool. So they have a feature in there that makes you not able to do that. Okay, so obviously now we have to fix all this here. My mistake, but that's all right. I was born was one, so. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Should we just trash? Oh, there's nothing left to trash in here, to be fair. Okay, let's trash all this. Might as well let it flow in a sense, and then we can clean it up after, right? So. Okay. So what we're going to do here is, yeah, we're going to clean you up as well. There you go. And I guess we don't even need the buffer here and stuff like that, so might as well clean this up and clean this part up. Okay. So we'll do the same thing here. Might as well overclock this up. So there you go. So that'll give us 120. Yeah, so we might as well do that. We can still use our MK3 belts here. And then where are we going over here? Oh, right here. There we go. Now we just have to obviously store this away somewhere else. I'll just do it here. I'm lazy right now. There you go. And then, yeah, take all. Dump all. Take all. Dump all. Sorry, dump all. Take all. Oh, now you're getting the good stuff here. I'm gonna take all and dump. There you go. There we have it, my friends. And then we'll do raw quartz here instead now. So, okay, raw. Okay, there you go. I like that now. Perfect. Okay. And now we don't really have to worry too much. Now I just have to get some of the other ingredients. I guess coal is going to be the one big one here. Did I ever leave ammo in here, or did I just always take it all with me? Kind of funny. I guess I always brought it with me. I didn't have much left, I guess, last time anyway, so that makes a bit of sense. So there we go. Now this will be just raw quartz in this, and this will always fill up. Perfect. Okay. So we have two of the main ingredients. We're going to need copper ore, copper ingots. That's not a big deal. I might even just do ingots, whatever. But you're going to need, what else are we going to need? Silica from the raw, so that's good. Oh yeah, coal. We're going to need raw coal for this as well. So it's up to you where you're going to get raw coal. Raw coal did not look like an easy place around here. I don't know what we're even on right now. Coal is the default, I think, isn't it? So let's see if... Yeah, there you go. It is. Okay. So we can go over here. This is up. Oh, this is under, actually. Is it the void? Oh, that's way back there. No, that's not going to work for us. What we need to do is get coal somewhere closer to us, obviously. That's definitely not going to work. So, I'll have to figure out where I want to do that, to be honest. But, yeah. It's too bad it vanishes here. It doesn't update for you, and then it vanishes on you. It's like kind of a lose-lose situation no matter what. It's like, I kind of wish it would just stay there. But anyways, so we have, if we're looking on the map here, we have, well, that's the sulfur. So this is where our main coal is here. I think we saw some coal around here before. That's probably where it was just blinking, actually. So there's coal there. We have coal here. We have coal here, but we're using all that coal, I believe. I think we saw coal down here, so this might actually be the place to go. Actually, yes, you remember when we were... Yeah, it was around this lake area. Remember when we were doing the exploration the first time around here? That's where it is. So I say we go and grab that one. And that would actually be pretty cool, actually. Do we have enough for one of you? No. Okay, we'll just do the train. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I guess it automatically breaks and you gotta, you know, come to a complete stop and then go. So I'd like to go down here as close as possible. This would be a pretty good place right here even. But I don't think I can... Yeah, it's down here. I don't think this is going to be the suitable place for it, to be fair. Do I have any... No, I don't. So this is not going to be a good... I don't even know if it'll scan for us, to be fair. It would be around, right around here, I think, if it showed up. No, that's not it. There it is. Yep, there you go. Okay, that's the coal I was thinking. So to go and get this coal, you either have to go through this mess, which that is a hell of a mess to go through, or I'm wondering if there's a better destination there. And so let's walk there. This might be the stupidest thing I've done all day because I have no jetpack. I can't defeat any local creatures, so we're going pretty much stupid in here. So the reason I'm thinking this is one of the things I've learned already in my short little time doing this is it's better to work backwards than forwards. So most of what I've done was actually doing it backwards because it was easier to set up and do that versus doing it from wherever the main is, because then you can kind of see the land and work your way there. I don't know if that makes any sense. Plus you have a better sense of, you know, where you're going direction-wise. But we should grab these guys while we're here. I swear this is not exploration. This is us just doing train stuff today. I know I said we're going to do the bauxite processing, but yeah, in the end it was a little bit more complicated than I expected, which I love, 100%. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know where it comes down the hill and that large area and there's a bit of a void and stuff? I'm thinking of actually setting something in that area maybe. Might be a lot of fun, so... Okay, here we go. So this should be coal over here. It's on the lower part here, it looks like. Yeah, there's coal there, there's coal there. Oh, look at there's multiple coal. Okay, perfect. So there's tons of coal here. So now we get to decide how do we deal with this coal. So since it's kind of on a end here, it's like almost like a void there. There's nothing there, right? I think the way to go would be actually to set up the train up here. And then just, like, you know, we'll conveyor it up here, you know, but we won't do it down here because it does... Actually, you know what? I lie. I could do it here. I'm so saddened I didn't bring any weapons or anything with me, though. Oh, I thought I could do that, to be fair. But, yeah, I think down here wouldn't be a bad place to do it. Do I have the track here? Yeah, you do. Okay, here you go. I think this is the way to go. Now, it's not going to be perfect, especially the way I'm doing it right now, but it's not a big deal because what I'll do is I will just fix it up after kind of thing. Right now is about just getting to our destination, not about making it perfect. Okay. Now, we had options here before, and I'm wondering if we should take one of our other options, like going this way. Wasn't this the original pathway we took here? Because if you can go this way, I'd actually rather... So that's too sunk in for me even right now. It's like, that's just way too sunken in. Okay. I'd rather go this way if I... Oh, sugar. Let's do it over here. Let's do the actual pathway. I like to keep it... Oh, crap. Oh, good. If you do it fast enough, it doesn't actually happen. I'd actually like to use the real pathway if I can, so... There you go. If you want to do a straight line, by the way, the best way to do a straight line is actually to do a separate one. So you go from point A to point B while not actually connecting to the previous one. And that's kind of how you can do your straight one, so... Yeah, this one, it's fine. I'm going to be bothered with this one. It's going to run too much to the edge, I think. So we're going to go over here a bit more. And then we'll go over here a bit more. There you go. We're kind of. I like how it does the curving though, so it's kind of fun to do it this way. I think that one's a separate yet. So say something does not feel right there. So there you go. Not too shabby if you think about how easy it is to build an actual rail system. And like I said, if you don't like the zigzag like I'm doing here, you could always just stop and, you know, I think it's kind of cool though, so. But it does get a little out of control sometimes. So if you feel like it's starting to get too out of control, what you can do here is don't get hit by that guy who's being a dick. And then you can just go, well, this guy's really being annoying. I'm trying to get it to fit the land, but this one's doing it in the air. That's one of the problems actually about it, is it likes to do the thing. But you can go from here, for example, and then do a fresh line in, and then there you go. So. And then you can go to this guy. Oh, he's too steep, but we can always fix it up even over here, right? So he'll probably connect. There you go. And there you have it. So you can always fix it up like this, and if you're not even happy with this too much, maybe it's up in the air, whatever, you might be able to fix this inner part by rejoining these. I don't know if that'll actually happen here, but it might. No, it kind of sunk in still. But you get the idea. You got options, so keep that in mind. Okay. There you go. And then what we're going to do is attempt to get to... Oh, wow. To be fair, I didn't actually think of hooking up to our main base like that. I was thinking of actually connecting it to the other one, but we actually got all the way to our main base, so... Hey, that works out too, but might get in the way. So for now, I'm not going to worry about collision. Since collision doesn't exist, we're going to be naughty and not do, you know, 2 tracks. If collision existed, I would definitely have 2 tracks, and, you know, even if I do like a round system, whatever, I'd find a way, you know, to do it. But because that doesn't exist yet anyways, I'm not going to make that an issue right now, so... So yeah, this was originally where I was thinking of putting, you know, well, not when I built this platform, but like lately I was thinking this might be where I was going to put the train stuff here. So this would actually kind of make sense. You got a large area here to work with, so I could place these stations quite, you know, all over the place here. And then I can even try to clean them up if I want, things like that. So I might try that off camera. We'll see how it goes, but you do have a bit of room. I also have the opportunity, like I said, maybe to go elsewhere with it. And here's how you connect it. So if you want to, well, this is, you really don't, actually, this is not connected to the station here, so that's fine. But you probably don't want to connect it right to the station. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter because, like I said before, there's no collision. So even if there's a train parked at a station, you can literally just bulldoze right through it, which is kind of the dumb part of it. But, yeah, hopefully they bring in signals and then we can have collision. I'm thinking that's the whole point of it right now, is because there's no signals, all your trains would collide. You'd almost need like a one, you know, track for each of the, you know, trains or whatever. That would make a lot of sense. So did you make it? There you go. So there you go. Technically this is all connected. So if I had a station on the other end, it would be, you know, I could already power the coal, and yeah, it's all set up there. So, and that's how you do the little the cuts off of there. So now I could take this and just put it over here, and then have the coal unloading. I'll probably have you know, shoot something over here as well for the other stuff there, the quartz. So yeah, I'll play around with this and see if I can come up with an actual setup here. Of course, none of these actually, well, no, the original one did actually, which I just took out. Yeah, the freight car there. But yeah, it'll give me some opportunity to play with this anyways. I might even move this somewhere over here. But now that we know that they can go back and forth, and having the extra locomotive helps anyways, I might do some sort of different system for that too and not have the loop. But it's not a big deal. We'll decide what we do, but either way, that is trains for you, my friends. That's, I think, a good crash course on that, and it's quite fun. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I think, like, you saw, like, how easy that was to put a train track all the way from one point to the other in such a very, very, very rapid, fast, speed. Really kind of shows you the power of them. And then, of course, if I go further and add more to that line, things like that, it gets better and better, where, a conveyor, you might have to bring one conveyor or two conveyors depending on your throughput, and then, 3, 4 down the road, and it gets very taxing. Apparently conveyors can be quite performance taxing as well, where trains aren't as taxing like that. So it is smarter to do, I guess, this kind of system. So but either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.